Name an unusual game that you play with your friends in school or home. There are many unusual games, isn't it? And I know you like to play those games. Welcome back to English class. Today we are going to start our new lesson titled as Strange Sports. I repeat, Strange Sports. In this lesson, we are going to discuss about 4 types of sports item, and that is very strange. So are you ready? Are you ready for the class? Okay. So the first sports item we are going to discuss is about toe wrestling competition. I repeat, toe wrestling competition. And the second one is chess boxing. Chess boxing. And the third one is players raising balls of cheese down a hill. Raising balls of cheese down a hill. That is the third sports item. And the fourth one is world beard competition. I repeat, world beard competition. So, shall we start? Get ready, take your textbook page number 38, lesson 6, strange sports. There are many unusual sports in this world that we haven't even heard of. Yet people play these sports with much seriousness. Let us look at 4 such sports items. So in this lesson, we are going to discuss about 4 sports items that I already told. Okay, and people usually play sports with much seriousness. Many of the people like to play sports in a great serious way. And in the whole world, there are different types of unusual sports items. So let's start our class. Have you heard of the World Toe Wrestling Competition? Have you heard the word World Toe Wrestling Competition? What do you mean by this toe? Toe is the fingers in our legs, isn't it? So, toe wrestling competition. In this unusual sports, players use their toes to fight with each other. It was in Derbyshire. So, this sports item, toe wrestling competition. Toe means the fingers in our legs. So, people fight using the toe. They fight each other using the toe. And mainly we can see this sports item in England in the place of Derbyshire. And this is considered as one of the unusual sports item. Okay. In England, this sports item toe wrestling was first established. And the locals developed an instant liking for it, and soon there was a toe wrestling championship. So the local people, that means people living in a particular area. So people living in that area in Derbyshire used to conduct this kind of competition in that place. And that was it. People took that game, that sports item in a great serious way. And that is the first item. I repeat, World Toe Wrestling Competition. That means toe wrestling. Okay. Then second one. Then there is the game of chess boxing, which is a combination of boxing and chess. The sports of boxing and the game of chess are alternated with every round. This new game tests both the physical strength and the mental sharpness of the players. Based on their performance in both boxing and chess, the players win or lose points. So, next one is chess boxing. I repeat, chess boxing. That means in this game helps us to measure the mental as well as mental and physical strength of the player. This game helps us to measure the mental strength and the physical strength of the player. Like it is a combination of both chess and boxing. Like chess and boxing are continuously done in that game. Okay. And the sports of boxing and the game of chess are alternated with every round. So, it's a mix-up of boxing and chess. And this helps to measure individual person's mental and physical strength of the player. And it also helps us to measure the sharpness of the players. And based on their performance, we can give marks. Okay, and one player will definitely lose and the other will definitely win. Okay, so that is the second game, chess boxing. And the third one, yet another strange competition involves players raising balls of cheese balls down a hill. A ball of cheese is rolled down a hill and the player has to chase after it. And the third one is cheese ball competition. That means this game will be conducted in the top of a hill. And the player, and we make this cheese as a ball. And we will put this cheese balls in the top of the hill, and this cheese balls will go down. And the contestant should follow, and the contestant should catch the cheese balls. And he have to run and take that cheese balls. And if he reaches the bottom of the hill before the cheese does, he declared the winner. This hardly happens as the cheese balls tend to roll much faster than the players can run, because these cheese balls will be round up and it's in the shape of like a ball, and these cheese balls will fall fastly from the top of the hill to bottom. And what the player have to do is they have to run and they have to take the cheese balls, and the person who is reaching the bottom of that hill first with the cheese balls, that person should be considered as the winner. Okay, and this is very strange competition, isn't it? Yeah, so the third sports item is raising balls of cheese down a hill. Okay, then the last one, fourth one, World Beard Competition. World Beard Competition. I think in many places this beard competition was conducted, I think. Then talking about unusual sports, the World Beard Competition also deserves mention. Men with large mustaches, goatees, not on the word goatees meaning a small chin beard. As you can see the picture here, small chin beard is called as this goatee. Men with large mustaches, goatees and full beards can take part in this competition. So men with long beard, mustaches and goatees can participate in this competition. It is held in different countries across the world, and men with impressive beards and mustaches gather to proudly display their facial hair. So this competition was conducted in the different parts of the world. And who all can participate in this game? Yes, men with like impressive, that means good beard and mustaches can participate in this competition. And their mustaches and their beard will be displayed in that competition too. And note down the word impressive. Impressive meaning beautiful looking, good looking. Impressive beard. The person who have impressive beard can participate in this competition. And the next word, display. Display means we will show. That means the persons who won in that game will be displayed in that competition. Okay. True, it is not a sports in the true sense of the team. So, basically telling this item, this beard competition basically is not a sports item. But it is known as a sports by the people who take part in it. But commonly we said this as a sports item. The competition has different categories, and one such category is called the Dali Moustache, named after the artist Salvador Dali, who was famous for his mustache. That means this beard competition has different criteria and categories, and such category is called the Dali. Dali, not on the word Dali. So that is one of the criteria in this competition. Why that name Dali? Dali Moustache, that is the actual name. Named after the artist Salvador Dali, who was famous for his mustache. So, from where this name came from? Because there was one of the person named as Salvador Dali, who was very famous for his mustache. Okay, as you can see in your textbook, as you can see the picture of toe wrestling. Two individuals were fighting with their toes, as you can see here. And the next one, chess boxing. Here you can see the two persons were that wrestling, and also we can see the chess board here. And the third one, here you can see the picture that cheese balls are falling from the top of the hill, and some students are following that cheese balls. And last, here you can see the picture of a person with huge mustache. Okay, so this is the lesson, strange sports. Hope this lesson is clear. So that's all for today. Thank you.